Welcome to Texas Honda Channel. Today's Bible verse of the day is Proverbs 16 verse 18. Pride cometh before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. We're going to talk more about this at the end of the video, but until then, I hope you guys enjoy the video. We are here over at AGN Motorsports. There's Eric, the man right there, the one who does all this awesome work with the tuning. We are getting it strapped down to the dyno. Go over, show you what we've done. If you haven't watched the other videos, definitely recommend doing so. We got the solid mounts from Jack Spania Racing in here. The supercharger is installed. 1000cc injectors are installed. Jack Spania Racing's fuel rail, Max Heating Rod's throttle body. We've got the upgraded shifter and shifter cables, the catch can set up. And someone actually told me to try to open this after a couple heat cycles or something, and this still opens perfectly fine. I don't know what exactly he meant, but it opens fine. So we'll definitely open that after the dyno pools. He has to get it all kind of dialed in on the base map that's on there right now. He's probably just going to start completely fresh and just put his own tune on it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This day is a little bit more humid, so it might not make as much power if it were a warmer, drier day, I should say, because on humid days it does make a little less power. We found this out with the TL as well. If you go back and check those videos out, on days where it was raining out, it actually made a little bit less power. But I'm still very hopeful for some good power, because this setup's a pretty decent setup. K20A2, a complete K20A2 with the supercharger. I'm not even sure how much boost the supercharger is pushing out yet, because I have not been able to fully get on it because it hasn't been properly tuned. So hopefully in this video we will see what it makes, if God is willing. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get to it. All right, Eric's in there making adjustments to the tune, and probably gonna do a pull real quick. So we're gonna see what kind of power it's putting out. Okay, so this is what it made on the very first pull since we've been here today. 239 with 193 torque. That is really good. He did want to make sure that the air-fuel ratios and everything looked good. It is a little bit rich on the very top end, 10.29, but he had an issue with the torque monitor. It stopped working here and then came back to working. So this is enough information for him to redo some of the tune to kind of give it a little bit more power and lean it out just a little bit, safely lean it out. You don't want to lean too much. But yeah, definitely a huge improvement from the first time we came, which was like 196 or 197. And now we're at 239 with the supercharger on the first pool. So he's going to go ahead and adjust all that stuff, and we'll go again. So we'll go ahead and let him do his thing. Second pull since being here, 269. Torque dropped off to 178, but I think that has to do with the air-fuel ratio getting a little bit richer. He's still fine-tuning everything, but man, that thing is just climbing. Wow. 269 though, really good numbers. So he's going to take this information and he'll use this to adjust the tune in the car. He's making sure all the parameters are in the safe zone. And we are only on 93 octane. We're not on E85. We don't have the octane booster. I'd like to put the octane booster in it and see what it makes, just so I know. But definitely a huge improvement from when it was all motor with just intake and exhaust on here. Now it has the solid mounts. The supercharger's pushing 5 to 6 pounds of boost. That's where he's revving it, but if he revs it out a little more, it may hit a little bit higher boost, which is very possible. Okay, the newest file is run file 6, 274, 180 torque. Definitely made some improvements. Now he does still have to check the air-fuel ratios, make sure everything's good, but we are definitely on an uphill climb here, and it's looking good. Torque. Every pull since we've gotten here has been better than the last. Even if it has dropped off in certain areas, more of it is usable power band, and it's definitely made an improvement. Alright, Eric's letting me use his Yukon to go grab some octane booster from O'Reilly's. It's the good stuff, so we're gonna definitely get more power out of this. Alright, there's the good stuff from VP Racing. Boosted up 8 points. At $22. This price has definitely gone up, but this is what we need, so we're gonna go get it. Great part is Eric's shop is literally only a few blocks away from the O'Reilly's here in Killeen that I got that octane booster at. Not all O'Reilly's have the 8-point octane, but every O'Reilly's I've been into at least has the 7 from VP Racing, so that's the only kind of octane booster I recommend. Alright, I got VP's octane booster here, and we're mixing it with 93 octane, and we're going to pour all of this into the car. So go ahead and do that. This is some really good stuff, by the way. Highly recommend it. We're just pouring the whole thing in. After I leave here, I'll actually be filling the tank up the rest of the way with 93, but it'll be good to go. So now we're going to go ahead and add this into the car. Also, for anyone wondering, these do require premium fuel only. So if you're using anything less than premium, I highly recommend switching to premium. Alright, now he's going to start it up, and we're going to run it on the dyno to kind of circulate it, and then he will make the adjustments. Alright, very impressive. The power is 280 wheel horsepower with 181 torque. and that power band looks beautiful. It just wants to keep on climbing. Even to the very last RPM, it's still climbing. So this cam has more in it. Unfortunately, we're revving to 8,800 right now. We could rev it to 9, but we need to upgrade the valve train before we start doing that, so we don't damage anything. But if we get valve train upgraded, we can definitely rev it out even more, make more power. But I am really impressed with this, especially being just a stock internal K20A2. Definitely an impressive engine. And yeah, we just have the supercharger, 1000cc injectors. We're still on stock fuel pump assembly, stock fuel lines, all the way up to the fuel rail. So there's room for improvement. We can get a Walbro 255 thrown in here, and Eric said that should be more than enough for what I currently have to get me to 300 or close to 300 with that setup. Just a Walbro 255 thrown in on 93 octane with VP fuel additive. It's definitely impressive. Also, real quick, huge shout out to the GZ guy for sending these fender washers. Absolutely beautiful, greatly appreciate that. I ended up repainting some stuff, a different kind of gold. I used 2 different spray paints to make this gold, so it's really cool, and it matches pretty close to the fender washers. But yeah, his information and AGN Motorsports information in the description. Please go give them a subscribe to their channel, show them some love. But yeah, he got it all unstrapped from the dyno, so I'm gonna pull this off. We'll take it for a spin and see how much better it is. And we'll go over more when we get back to my house. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. We should start living as Christ lived. And yeah, I want to get closer to God while getting closer to my fans, subscribers, and helping you guys in any way, shape I can. Doing the best I can with what I have. And I am so thankful for all of you who have supported me over the years, and we continue to grow. And I just want to get closer to God and closer to all of you, because love thy neighbor as thyself. That means love everyone as yourself. You don't have to love their sinful ways and actions, but you got to love the person, because God loves the sinner. He hates the sin. I just wanted to pass some wisdom on that was put on my heart by God. So I hope you guys don't get offended at that. And if you do, you should probably get on your knees and start praying, because I'm just speaking the truth and the life, and that's Jesus. So with that being said, I am very happy with this setup, well pleased, and I cannot wait to see this go down the track and definitely continue to do more work to it. Eric has some suggestions. We can still use my stock cams, put a different VTC cam gear, 50 degree I believe, and do some valve springs and retainers, and we can squeeze 300 out of this, no problem. I do have to upgrade some things in the fuel system, like the return line, the fuel pump. I'll probably just do a Walbro 255. Eric says that'll be more than plenty for this setup. And yeah, we still have some work to do, and then we're gonna focus on getting this bay painted soon. I'm gonna go with a gold. I ended up doing this gold and then using a like a candy yellow over the top, so it looks more like a gold and less like a brown, and it matches a lot closer to these pieces right here. So you can see that's one of them, and this is the spray paint, and that's anodized. So I did the best I could with the things I have. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it, share the video around, drop a comment, don't be hateful. Let's build each other up, guys. So yeah, I can't wait to see where the future takes us with all of this. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I can, praising God, and helping as many people as I can. So I am gonna go ahead and get off here. It's getting pretty warm, so I will see you guys in the next video. And as I like to say, God bless, stay safe, stay awesome.